Hey everybody, it's Cap. I'm doing this video for two reasons. One, I am going to review the lightweight water dinghy or light water dinghy, and also I'm going to talk about what happened today. So today, well, yesterday. Right now it is 2:57, and yesterday I ended up going to the Castner Ice Cave. So for those who don't know, in Alaska, then about 40 miles from Delta Junction, Fort Greely area, there is a bridge called Castner Creek. If you stop at the bridge and then go left for about a mile, you will end up hitting a what looks like a mountain. It's actually a glacier. And for the last 4 years, there has been a opening into the glacier, which has been known as the Castner Creek Ice Cave or Castner Ice Cave. In the first video that I posted today, you can pretty much see where most people go to. That's about as far as people get, and that's good for most people. Well, I've been there multiple times. If you look at my channel, either on YouTube or on Facebook, I have been there multiple times, and I'm kind of getting bored of just doing that spot. So I decided to take this pack raft and go as far back as I could. So the raft itself works pretty well. They do warn you in reviews that it can, especially for bigger guys, it can bend a little bit and get water in, and that's true. It's a good starter raft, but for cold weather, you have to take precautions, which I actually did. So the precautions that I took was I pretty much brought extra clothes and everything else that you would need for getting cold weather, getting wet. The cave itself really isn't that cold, but still, you have to walk a mile back in the snow, and the water itself is ice water, glacier water, so it can get a little freezing. So what I ended up doing was, what you can't see is that the glacier actually is slowly going uphill and to the right. So when in the videos, I have to pretty much, you can see that I have to go through I have to go into a little pool, row the boat through the little pooling of water, which I'd say is about 3 to maybe 4 feet deep. And then after that, hop out, walk a little bit to the next pool. So what ended up making me stop, which is hard to see in the video, is by the time I got to the very end where I could get, it would have been about, I would say, I'm not sure about depth, but to get through that spot, which I couldn't see it opening up on the other side, I would have had to pretty much jump in the water and been at head level and possibly be able to drag the raft through. If not, I would literally have had to swim because it was so low that I didn't know the boat could actually get through or not. I knew it couldn't get through with me in it, especially with the paddle that I had. So I ended up going back. I might put a most 18-minute video of me pretty much rowing my way back there, picking up my gear, but that was about it. And kind of a little funny thing happened to me when I was packing up to leave. I get the boat back, I drag it out, I completely strip down and change into the spare clothes that I had. And as I'm packing up the raft and getting ready to leave, which my shoes were still soaking wet because I couldn't fit better shoes into this one right here. Or this bag right here. So I ended up having to wear my freaking shoes that I was wearing before, which they were extra tough. So you know what? They work pretty well even when they're wet and keep you warm. I ended up running into a couple people who just showed up and they saw me backing up, and it's kind of funny. They're trying to avoid me. They were kind of freaked out by the creepy guy inside the ice cave, but eventually they started coming up to me and talking to me, and one of the guys that showed up was like, "Hey, yeah, oh, you slept in the night of the cave or something?" And I explained to him, no, I didn't sleep in the cave, which is possible. It's easy to do. I took a pack raft on a boat, and literally just went back there. And he was just kind of like, "Oh, you didn't sleep?" So pretty much people, and I ended up running into a couple other people too. They could comprehend me sleeping in the cave, but they really couldn't. A lot of people didn't believe that I actually went back there with a boat. And if you watch the video, I didn't quite go back there with a boat completely. I just use the boat to get through little pockets of water and then continue to walk. But besides that, it's doable. I might do another video. I'm kind of running out of time this month. But I might do a video of me actually, if I can get more people to come with me, see if we can go farther back. But we would actually have to bring spare clothes. And probably what I would end up doing is changing into the clothes that I bring with. So the lighter clothing pretty much, because you don't need this cold stuff back there. And then from there, we would just go ahead and literally use the boat again, get back there, not care about getting wet, and then when we get to that spot, just kind of swim to that spot, see how far we can get. So that's what I did. This is kind of the behind the scenes of the Castner Creek trip. If you guys like this, like what I'm doing with this, want to see more, let me know. As I said, I run a YouTube channel, and I also run a Facebook page, and I'm now putting stuff or pictures on Shutterstock. And pretty much is, if I can get more stuff on Shutterstock, then I will or more money from that, then I will end up getting better gear, better equipment, and from there I can do more. So yeah, help support me if you want me to see more stuff. With that, hope you all enjoyed. Didn't catch any video of Dum Dum over here licking the boat for some reason. So, but, oh, another cool thing about this that I'll say quickly is this right here, the bag, is actually the inflator for the boat. So what you do is there's a small little cap on the bottom of the boat or bag. You connect it to this valve right here. And then what you would do is literally fill up the bag from one end and then inflate the boat. It usually takes about 5-6 minutes. It feels like it's going to take forever, but it's actually a lot more effective than you would think. And then you also go ahead and fill up the inflation right here for the seat. So overall, nice little buy, nice little trip. Hope you all enjoyed. Laters.